Thanks, Lord. In my act, I play the straight man. And I'm constantly reminding my friends that. Come on, I'm straight, man. I think the spirit of Christmas should be shared all year long. On that same note, my brother and I kick the crap out of each other all year long. In case you're wondering, I am from here. Earth. I lie around all day and come up with motivational sayings. This is cruel. I was driving by an Alzheimer's facility, and their address was Memory Lane. I go to the Jehovah's Witness Church and knock on their door. Last night, I watched a documentary on Morgan Freeman. It was narrated by a penguin. Yesterday, I took my baby to work. He's a Gerber food tester. What do prudes look like when they get old? I finally mowed the grass on my chia pet. I've been told it's always best to be yourself. Well, what happens if you're a jerk? I want to be in a metal group where I sing about people I'm angry with. We'll be called Backstabbing. When I was a kid, I used to engrave curse words on bars of soap. The day my school taught time, I was late. People say I have a baby face. This is exactly what I look like when I was born. I draw sticks that look like people. Whenever I travel, I don't get very far because I follow the backs of road signs. How come you never see a puppy that's half dog, half human leg? They say that you'll never lose the ability to ride a bike. I will never lose the ability to not know how to ride a bike. If a horse hears the merry-go-round song, does it start walking around in circles? Do dogs do it, human style? tell how old a tree was by how many rings it had. You can also tell how fat a kid is by how many onion rings he has. Whenever I get drunk drinking beer and I get in a fight, I always end up being beer battered. God did make junk. But what about a woman's butt? Last Halloween, I wore a real scary mask. It's permanent. I hate running over animals. The other day, I ran over my great-grandfather, reincarnated as a squirrel. When I was a baby, I got angry at my parents and crawled away from home. If you rob a bank and wear a mask, you won't get any money if your mask is Bernie Madoff. I only vacuum popcorn kernels. When I'm done, I rip open the bag and watch a movie. It's appropriate that they call it getting wasted, because it's a waste of time. You never hear about a guy filing his taxes and drinking a six-pack all at the same time. Cats and dogs fight, but thank gosh there were no dogs in the prehistoric era, because I would have definitely taken a saber-toothed tiger any day over a saber-toothed chihuahua. I want to have a tattoo of a guy on my butt crack. That way, when I bend over, you can see the man on the moon. I have a problem. When I'm in La La Land, my mind wanders. Yesterday, I had a real bad meeting at work. Now, my company has to have a meeting on how to have good meetings. I'm not afraid of dying in my sleep, but rather, I'm afraid of waking up dead. My dad always told me to always ask questions. Well, Dad, why should I? Whenever I get drunk, drinking draft beer, I often say to myself, I never signed up for this. They say that you can tell a lot about the comic by the jokes he tells. Well, good luck with that. Thanks, guys.